What's up guys, it's Punchy, and today I'll be discussing a very important stat that many people tend to overlook and how crazy overpowered it can be against bosses and monsters. I'll also give you guys a bunch of talent options you might want to pick on a PvE build. If you haven't seen the goofiest charisma talent, check out my latest video where I showcase last second negotiations. Not really impressed with this talent, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. Anyway, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to support my content. Enjoy. For this video I'm back on my PvE Phoenix build and I'm using some armor stats that scale insanely well. As you know, there's a handful of stats for rollable equipment: Ether, Reservoir, Health, Stealth, Posture, Sandy, and Damage against monsters. Health is currently meta because you can make strong builds on characters that have 0 fortitude. Even with all the nerfs they did, people still have high HP characters through busted coats and shit. The only reason why you would use equipment with a high Reservoir stat is if you're making a gun build. Also, Ether is basically useless on equipment if you're using wearable armor that has massive Ether regen. Everything else is not very good. On the other hand, the Damage against monster stat looks pretty useless in comparison to high HP, but it can be stacked. Every piece of equipment can have a pretty high stat for killing monsters with a maximum of 13% extra damage. On my Phoenix build, my pauldrons and boots both have 11%, my hood and scarf have 9% each, my earrings have 6%, and my blindfolded rings all have 2%. If we do the math for that, my character is dealing plus 56% more damage towards monsters with my equipment alone. I think rings are capped at a max of 2%, but if I had 13% in all my equipment, I think I'd be doing around 90% more damage to monsters. It's absolutely insane because this damage can scale even further. If you really want to maximize damage against monsters but have no care for your own safety, you can try out Ishin's ring because that increases the damage taken while buffing your own damage. But if you're sane, here are some cards that add on to your base damage. With Giant Slayer, we get an unspecific increase to monsters, but I assume it's around 5 to 10%. You can also stack this with Overflowing Dam, which is an extra 10% damage at full ether, and Wyvern's Claw, which gives you some damage buffs while in the air. Lose Your Mind also buffs you if you're insane, and there's a few other talents. If you want to use mantras while fighting monsters, having Tough Love is perfect because of the increased damage charmed enemies take. There is so much capability in stacking damage with talents and equipment that a min-max PvE build can be insane. As you can see, I shred monsters in the depths because I'm doing 60% more damage to them than my friends, which has a giant impact. Things like Corrupted Mobs and the Depth Spider are honestly free with stats like this, but you have to be careful because most of the equipment lacks in the health department. That's all I wanted to say today, and there's a ton of things I didn't cover like enchants and potions, but for now we'll keep it simple. I just wanted to make you guys aware of the capability of equipment designed for killing monsters. If you guys thought this was informative, make sure to like and subscribe, and have a good one.